Hi guys, Fizz here and welcome back to Flight Simulator X. Today we are flying the PMDG 737-600 from Heathrow to Oslo, which is London to Oslo, a requested route. And he said to me, like, can you fly this route? And I was like, yeah, sure, we will fly it, and that is exactly what we're doing. We're flying it with SAS, that is the Scandinavian Airlines. They are flying this route in real life as well. That is SAS 809er. That is the call sign. That is exactly the call sign that we are taking as well. Today we have, well, pretty cloudy weather over here in Heathrow. The matter in Oslo is looking a bit better actually. Currently 12 knots winds from the south of southeast, temperature of 23 degrees, so that's quite warm. QNH 1017, visibility 10 kilometers or more. So that is fine. Let's get in the cockpit, set this thing up, and let's get going to Oslo. Here we are in the cockpit of the 737-600. As you can see, we need to get the IRSs up into nav mode and that kind of stuff. Also, let's just head over to the overhead panel, since I also need to get my jaw damper online, and as I said, we need to get the IRSs to nav. Make sure the flaps are working, and they do, that is good. Window heats can go on as well, and the probe heats or the pitot heats can get on as well. Refer fan can stay off, and the packs can stay off. APU bleed is on, that is good. What else do we do? Passengers can in their seats. Make sure the attend button works, which it does, that is good. Alright, so that is everything we have to do now in or at the overhead panel. Let's get into the FMC. So let's get it up here. Dual FMC up restored, enter IRS position. We are both going to do that. Okay, FMC, nav data out of date, great. 737-600, 22k rating. Post in it, we are at Echo Golf Lima Lima at stand 505 or 505, whatever you want. Next page, left GPS, get it in there. And we have some screens online, which is great. Let's get into the routes. I of course made a company route, so that's Echo Golf Lima Lima to Echo November Golf Mike. So Echo November Golf Mike. That is the company routes. Flight number, as I said, is going to be SAS 809. So SAS 809. Let's get it in there. Runway we are taking off today of runway 09er left, which is actually the runway over here. So this is our runway. So we have a very short. Whoa, that FPS! It doesn't like when I'm looking that way because there is London. So it's going to be an interesting takeoff. If I'm looking that way, the FPS is fine. But we're going to have a pushback nose right and just take this taxiway up to the runway and then take off. So it's very short taxi today, which is something I don't mind actually. So the runway is just behind of us, which is great. Let's activate and execute that. Get into perf in it. First we need to plan our fuel actually. We are taking, if I get my screen online, we are taking approximately 13 tons. 13 tons or 13,000 pounds of fuel. That is 2.2 reserves. So 2.2 reserves in there. Zero fuel weights today 44.3 and a cost index of 35, since I have no clue what the cost index of SES actually is. Flight level 3804 today. And the transition altitude is 6,000. Execute that, and let's get 6,000 in here. Like that. Alright, and one limit, 1 touch Z takeoff. We're going with flaps 5 today, and we need a trim of 5.58. Departure arrival pace, departing of 09 left, as I said before, with the BPK 5 kilo departure. There we go, nose position, execute that. Let's get into the arrival page. ILS 01 left is what we're landing at with the Ripa to Lima arrival. There we go, Ripa to Lima arrival. No transition over there. Let's activate that. And let's have a look at the plan mode. So let's get the screens online. Let's step through this thing. Top of descent. So we're descending, decelerating. Little discontinuity over there. So let's line that up. And there we go. Landing at 01 left. This is our, that was our go around route, in case we need it. I don't think we will, but you never know. Restrictions: 590 foot or above, 3000 foot or above, 4000 foot or above. There's no descent path after Valpo. Okay, let's keep that in mind. Let's have a look. Descent: 12,000 or above and 5,000 or above. That's fine. Okay, I accept that. Into plan mode we go, into the takeoff list we go. V1 of 120, VR of 121 and a V2 of 131. So let's get 131 in here, arm the outer throttle. FMC, legs, that's that. Let's test the TCAS, and while that is being tested we are going to get the APU online.
TCAS test pass.
Alright, TCAS is tested and it's working, so let's get her online. APU is starting up. We will get the needles up over here. Get into the QNH of 1013 and let's get to the minimums on radio. We do want the traffic and data. If you can spot it, data is over there. And I do want my terrain over there. Looking good. Let's start programming the pushback. Pushback, so we want a 90-degree turn, nose to the right. Yeah, nose to the right. 0 straight length, because we do not need that. Okay, let's wait for the APU to start up, which it actually already is. So let's get to APU power. Can ditch the ground power. Can get the fuel pumps online. Ditch all of these connections. There we go. Parking brake is also set. Pushback. Let's make sure if we are ready for the pushback. I think we actually are ready. Yeah. 6,000 in there. Flight directions can go online as well. There we go. Alright, let's get a pushback then.
And ground cockpit.
Go ahead, Captain.
We're all set to go up here. We
Get the hydraulics.
Push and start at your discretion.
Roger that, ready for push. Power and air are clear, doors closed. We are ready for pushback. Please parking brake, please.
Okay, well, before we are doing that, I want my rough collision light online.
Okay.
Parking brake is up.
Clear to push.
Want to start the clock over there. You can find the click spot. Come on. There we go. Click that.
Brakes off, here we go.
Pushback car is coming in. We are getting our pushback. We will get the engines. So we will start with engine 2, which is rising over there. Outer brake, RTO. Give it a little bit of fuel. Let's set the heading for the runway. Okay, engine number 2 is almost started. Wait for the kickback. There we go. Engine number 1. And the N2 is rising. Pushback complete.
Push is complete. Set parking brake, please.
Alright, brakes are set and
1.
pressure's
You
normal.
will.
Okay,
Why are we on the
one
grass?
spin is out. Watch
Are
it
you
down.
serious?
Alright guys, thanks. You're
Thanks.
clear to disconnect. We will be watching for the pin and the release from guidance on the right side of the airplane, and we'll see you guys next time through.
Roger that. Have a good flight.
Alright, that is engine number 1 online as well, I think. Yeah, engine, I heard the kickback. Alright, so engine number 1 is online as well. Let's get these things into continuous. Get to engine power. If you can go away. The packs can go online, the reference fan can go online, and the APU bleeds can go off. Everything is looking good. Flight controls. All the way to the left, all the way to the right, all the way down, all the way up. It's checked. He doesn't know yet. Alright, that is all set. So let's head over to the runway over there. Release the parking brake. A little bit of power on the thrust. A little bit of power on the thrust. Wow. Good sentence, mate. Good sentence. Okay, let's get flaps 1, 2, 5. Let's get on the runway and let's get going. Actually, because I don't see any aircraft on the runway. No. Runway looks clear. Oh, so let's get on there. Camera was freaking out. I'm sorry about the FPS. This scenery is insane to draw for my computer. So yeah. But I mean, you gotta love this. You gotta love this scenery. It's just a bit too massive for my computer. But anyway. Without further ado, let's get 50% of power. Goodbye FPS. I'll see you in a second. 75%. We don't need full power. There we go. V1 is already there.
V1.
V1. Rotation.
V2.
We have a positive climbing rate. That is the gear up. Alrighty, there we are in the descent. We are already at flight level 200, well 202 at the moment. It was a beautiful flight. It was a real beautiful flight. We had cruise altitude 380, spot on. Really enjoyed this flight again, and yeah, just really beautiful. Let's start preparing for our landing. Therefore, let's have a look what we are doing. I put in 3000 over here on the altitude. We are having a landing altitude of 705. So let's get that in there. Let's get 700. That's 5, 6, 700 in there. And let's get to the inlet reference. We are having flaps 40. 125 knots. Get it in there, and there we go. The arrival is already programmed because we did that at Heathrow. Course, if I get my charts up, the course is for 01 left is 014. So let's get 014 in there and in here as well. 014. The ILS frequency is 110.3, so 110.3. Let's get it in the active. There we go. QNH, let's have a look for the QNH is 1017, still 1017, so let's get her to 1017. There we go. Let's get over. As you can see, this is our approach path, which is quite an interesting one, but it will work hopefully. Currently 250 knots, or we are scheduled for 250 knots actually. 12,000 or above is our restriction. And then we are going to slow down for 220 knots, so that is good. For the rest, winds 50 knots from the southwest at Oslo Airport. Humidity is 53%. Visibility is still, well, pretty okay, 10 kilometers or higher. Few clouds at a height of 3,700 foot. Towering cumulus. Alright, so that's the meta for Oslo. Reference is there. Let's set our decision altitude for 150 foot. That's in there, and look at this. I mean, I do love this this whole field with a lot of, well, quite a bit of water and quite a bit of land as well. To the right, I think we can still see the sea. Yeah, just a little bit of sea over there. Nice, lovely clouds. Really nice. It's again a beautiful flight. I love this weather. This is actually the weather we are having in the Netherlands as well, because there is, at the moment, there is a wind from north to south, and we're getting this this kind of weather is going over the Netherlands. So the Netherlands is kind of the same like this. A little bit warmer though. But anyway, left turn coming up. There, decel to 220 knots, and then we almost can start with our flaps. We're almost hitting the 10,000 mark. We will get outer brake 2 out. We'll get the runway turn-offs and the landing lights. Ignitions can go into continuous. For the rest, everything is fine. We can attend to flight curve. Central fuel pumps. Yeah, there is still fuel in the central tank, so, or in the center tank even. So that's okay. So yeah, I will see you in a lower stage of our descent. We just passed 10,000 foot. Everything we had to do at 10,000 we actually did already, so that is good. We can get the full landing lights on. Runway turn-offs are still on. Ignitions in, continuous, that kind of stuff. We are having flaps 5 at the moment. We will proceed to flaps 10. There we go. There's a left bend coming up. If you have a look, left bend and then left again, and then we are actually on the runway course or the heading. Actually need to set my heading to where we are flying at the moment. There we go. That's better. That's better. So it's time to see if we can lock. We have the ILS frequency in there, 110.3. So we will wait till the lock is established, and we will get into approach mode. It's time to get the gear down. Gear is going down. The gear is down. And we will also get flaps 15. Good stuff, that is flaps 15 and the gear down. We will get to flaps 25. Track required. It's a beautiful scenery around here. This is, by the way, all just standard FSX. I have no custom scenery whatsoever for this country or for this airport. So this is what you see is what you get when you buy FSX. I mean, it is beautiful. Flaps 30. Again, this was a requested route for me to fly. So someone basically told me, like, can you fly this route? And I was like, yeah. If you have a route request, and it can be like everything, then please let me know. If it's like a shorter flight, 1 hour or maybe shorter, then I will probably stream it over at twitch.tv. But if it's like a longer flight like this is well, 1.5 hours and we are not really landed yet, then I will make a video out of it on YouTube. So again, if you have any requests, then let me know in the comment sections below, or just mention me on Twitter or Facebook, or just find a way. All the links are in the video description if you want to have a look. I think over there is the airport, Oslo airport. I think this is the city, maybe? Or that one. Or it's both. It's probably both. I have no idea. Let's actually set my terrain radar on for here. We are locked. We will get to approach mode. We have a good visual on the runway there. 2,500. What we have passed. A little bit more to the left. So the diamond says we need to be a little bit more to the right, but visual says you need to be a little bit more to the left. Then we'll work it out. It's now flying basically like this. This is in speaks of the runway. It's flying like this. So we are going right, and then we can make the left turn to line up better. ILS glide slope is online as well. Okay. At 2000 I will get the autopilot away. We'll turn her up. So yeah, I do think we need to be more to the left there. Right, 2000. Goodbye, autopilot. It was nice meeting you. Wait a second. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. Let's trim her out a little. There we go. Little to the left. There we go. Feels better. As always, sorry if I'm not really talking at this state of the flight. Concentrating at the landing is what we are doing. Trimming out the airplane and start to descend a little. Do have a better visual now. We are a little high. Okay, to yellow, to red is good. The diamonds are looking good as well. We are a little too low. But it is okay. It's okay. We will compensate. Take out the auto throttle. Lining up a little better. Making like the final decisions of where we want to position our aircraft. Okay. 1000. It is quite a nice look like this. The airport is quite nice, quite big as well. 2 runways. It's basically the same setup as Heathrow, with the two linear or parallel, the 2 parallel runways. Trim. Little more to the right. We'll be fine.
Approaching minimums.
Approaching minimums. Okay. We are landing.
50, 30,
There.
20, 10.
There we go. Decelerates. Your refs can go away. Auto brake can go away. There we go. Welcome to Oslo, guys. We will take the right turn here. Vacate the runway. There we go. Nice. It's been 1 hour, 39 minutes in flight. Okay, let's stop. Let's clean up. So speed brake in, flaps can go up. Like that. We can start the APU. Taxi light can go on. We will turn off the runway turn-offs. Turn off the landing lights. Ignitions can go to the off position. Lights and stuff. Rest is okay. So let's get to a gate. The flight directors can go away as well. They've had their purpose. Nails can go down. See if we can get the click spot. There we go. And that is good. We'll throw that ILS away as well. There we go. It's quite an interesting looking tower there. ATC tower is quite interesting looking. It's quite nice actually. Okay, let's get into a gate. We'll take this one. Easy on. Swing her around. Okay, taxi lights can go away. We're done with that. Lovely textures. Oh my god, that's looking really ugly. Anyway. Forgot my outer brake. There we go. Parking brake can be set. The APU is online, so we will get to APU power. Ditch the engines. And there he goes. That's the engine's gun. Alright, we can turn off the fuel pumps. Passengers can start their packing their things, stuff. Reset the bleeds and the reflector fans and the packs and that kind of stuff. We do want to get our doors open. So we will. Runway is coming in, so we will, or the jetway is coming in. We'll wait for the runway to, or the jetway to be connected. Why am I saying runway to that thing? Jesus. Alright, the rest is looking fine. The TCAS can go away. Terrain can go, and the data can go as well. Traffic can go. Terrain can go. Good stuff. Ground connections is what we want next. There we go. So we're going to ground power. Ditch the APU. Ditch that fuel pump. Hydraulics. Argon, and we can turn off the window heats. Like that. I think yeah, the jetway is connected, so doors, and let's open that thing up. Also, let's turn off the red collision lights. And then we are done in this aircraft. So please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. I certainly did enjoy making this video. Again, if you have any route requests, then let me know please, because as you can see I am doing the route requests and I do like them. So again, please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Take care guys and happy flying.